Welcome to the Art of Likability, where you learn the secrets to becoming more likable in all areas of your life. Increasing your likability improves your relationships, and improved relationships increases your success in all areas of your life. Let's jump in with your host, Arel Moody.
What's going on, family? Arel Moody here, host of the Art of Likability podcast, and I am excited to share with you some super awesome strategies on how you can build your likability in all areas of your life, whether it's business, personal, romantic. I got your back, player. I want to share a strategy with you. It's not really a strategy as more as it's a philosophy. You know, we've been talking in the last couple of episodes about a lot of specific strategies. I'm someone who really believes that specificity helps people take action. And there are philosophies that also help guide what we do. You know, we talked about some really cool things on how to connect with people with one simple activity in our previous podcast. And what I want to talk about in this one is a very important idea of likability. The truth is, you can do everything in the world right. You can do all these cool things for people and be Mr. and Mrs. super awesome rock star. But if you don't like yourself, then people will feel that. And you can fake the funk and you can do all of these things, but at the end of the day, there's a depth that you can feel when someone truly likes who they are as a person. When you know that who you are is the right person and a good person, people really respond to that and people can feel it. It's one of those things that can't be explained yet by science. So what I recommend you do is take some time to really realize that you have to like who you are. Now, one of the reasons that I think, there's many reasons, but one of the reasons why I think that we don't like ourselves or that we get down on ourselves is we think about what we are not currently, or we think about our past and how much it holds us back and why we made stupid decisions or why we didn't do things we were supposed to do or why we didn't do this or do that, and we beat ourselves up, and we beat ourselves up so much that we don't think we're any good. That could come from a lot of different origins, which I can't tell what is yours. But there's an idea that I recently heard that I thought was fantastic. I want to share it with you. If you're holding on to your past and your past is making you beat yourself up and not really like yourself because your past was riddled with problems and your past is what caused your present situation ain't all that. There's a great idea that says we can't change our past, but what we can change is the meaning that we give to the past. So what that means is that I can't change if I failed at a particular business. I can't change if I lost the love of my life and that hurt so much. But what I can change is the meaning I give to that specific event. I failed at that business, and that makes me a failure. A lot of people can say that. Or the new meaning they can give is, I failed at a business, but I learned so much because of it. I met this person who I never would have met before. And if meeting this person is the only thing that came out of that failed business, then it was a success. Or because of that, I found out how much resolve I have and how much I'm still here. I'm not dead. I didn't give up. So that says something about my character. You know, there's a great quote, or I don't know if it's a quote or an idea or whatever, but if you think about all the things that have beaten you down and your success rate of getting up, well, it's 100%. I mean, every single morning that you get up, that's 100% success rate that you decided to face the world again. Now, you go through your slumps, you go through your ups and downs. I get that. You can't change your past, but you can change what your past means to you. Think about what you got from it, the positive from it. I understand it was probably a lot of negative things, a lot of bad things. But what are the good things that you got from it? What did you love about it? Focus on that and make that the new meaning of what these past events are. Maybe you're not happy with your weight, or you're not happy with your, job choices or whatever. Ask yourself, what can I give this as a new meaning? Does this show me that there's an area of my life that I need to put more focus on? Saying that I don't like how much I weigh is very different than saying I need to create a plan to get fit. They both have the same meaning, but the subtlety means, think about emotionally how that would feel if I'd say, I don't like how much I weigh versus I need to get a plan to get my fitness on track. Two very different meanings to the same approach and same idea. So I want you to think about a past event that maybe you've held on to in a negative light. Maybe you felt emotionally about it, drained or sabotaged or hurt or whatever it might be. and I want you to give it a new meaning. I want you to say, what good can I pull from this that has made me somewhat better, or I can make myself better because of it? And, if you need to forgive anybody, I'll tell you this: forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you. Because if you don't forgive somebody, I saw this quote online. It says, you're letting that person live in your head rent free. So forgive yourself, and just notice how much more confidence you feel. And when you're confident, people like you. When you know that you love yourself, people want to be around you. And even if you're not around people, don't you want to be around yourself? If you could like being around yourself, wouldn't that be cool? So today I want you to focus on liking yourself and giving yourself new meaning to old wounds and making those stronger than they ever were. That the strongest steel is forged in the hottest of fires. So I hope that you do that, and I hope you build a good liking of yourself, a liking of the people around you, building relationships, not only with other people, but with yourself. And that leads to success, and that leads to happiness. And if you ain't about success and happiness, you are listening to the wrong podcast. I'll see you next week. Make sure to download this, subscribe, check out our other podcasts. Check me out on Twitter, y'all. I want to follow you. If you follow me, hit me up on Facebook or whatever social media site you're on. I'm probably on it too. The name is AREL, M as in Mary, OOD as in David, IE. You are awesome. High five.
Thanks for listening to The Art of Likability. Please remember to subscribe to the podcast for more awesome info on how you can improve your likability and improve your life. Until next time, remember, you are awesome!